Good morning and welcome to our morning movement ritual in the Supermom Club. This morning we are going to be doing some work with the hips, and I have a resistance band or a loop band that you can also take a regular band that you might have and you can tie it in make a little double knot and make it into a circle. And we're not going to use it right away, but we will be using it, putting it around the ankles and around the thighs for some of our hip exercises today. So welcome, good to see you, good to have you here. And we are going to begin with some stretches just to kind of get some of that tightness out of the way that might interfere with better muscle activation. So I'm going to take this off so I can lay unencumbered. Beginning, I want to just lay sideways and take your fist. So find that bony landmark that is just the top of your hip. And then just use your fist, and you might need to dig in there a little bit, but to just massage and rub the muscle fibers in there. Now, ideally, to really get a good massage in there, if you have a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball, you can actually put that on the floor, lay on it, and give yourself a massage. But this is adequate. You can also use the heel of your hand as well to just rub. We're going to do this on the other side as well. This is a common muscle that is very, very tight and takes over when other muscles are weaker. It's called the TFL, tensor fascia lata, not a latte. And just rub in there. It might feel a little tender. Good. And maybe even down the thigh a little bit. Awesome. All right, so we are going to begin. Let's go ahead and lie down on our right side. And then you can use a pillow or your arm. Prop your head up. And first, just let your body stretch a little bit. Oops, get my microphone up there. Stretch out. Reach through the sideline of your body. So right now, stretching the oblique muscles. Deep breath in. And then exhale. You can bend the bottom knee and turn your foot down toward the floor. So we're going to do this without resistance first, just so we can be sure we're activating the right muscles. So you can put your hand on the back side of your hip, lifting up. Now we're going to break this down a little bit. Deep breath in. Exhale, brace with your core. Lift your leg. Now, if you're feeling it in your thigh or your quadricep, try turning your big toe down more. Lift and lower. So it's slow. It's controlled. Exhale, up. Not very big movement. Inhale down. Big inhale. Exhale, brace, lift, lift, and lower. All right, so now we're going to add that resistance band. If you don't have one, you can just continue on as we were. Put the band around the ankle and lift up. So now you've got the resistance. And if you're feeling all kinds of other muscles start to activate, I would say eliminate the band. You really want to just isolate this area outside outer hip, glute medius. Exhale up, inhale down. I don't think I can do many more with the band. That's a lot. Four more. 4, down, 3, and 2, and 1. And just taking that knee forward, rub out the hip, loosen it up. Good. And knees forward. Okay, so keeping our knees forward and opening that top knee. So again, we're not going to use resistance right here at the start, but you can probably feel that fiery muscle in your hip. Let's place our hand on our lower back, so right on the tailbone sacral area. Deep breath in. Reach your thigh bone forward toward the screen and exhale, come up. So this is sometimes called the clam. Inhale, reach the thigh bone forward and exhale, open, and close. Lengthen, lift. So common cheats that people often do, rocking the hips back. So really, if your hips tend to be loosey-goosey, keep your hand on your hip and just make sure the hips are very, very steady. Open and close. Inhale. Let's brace. Exhale. Notice what happens when you coordinate core with the hips. Deep breath in. Ha breath. Good. Couple more. And last one. Now we're going to take both legs. We didn't use resistance on that last one. Out in front so you can see both of your legs in front of you. Raise the leg. Now I'm going to drop my big toe toward the floor and I'm going more towards the glutes on the back side of my rear. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Up. And if the resistance is too much, slip your foot out of the band if you're using it. Lift and lower. Inhale, exhale, brace. Up and down. Inhale, exhale, brace. Up and down. And two more. Raise and lower. And last one. And rest. And just drop that knee. You can give your hip a little rub. And then lying on our back, crossing left ankle over the right thigh for figure 4 stretch. I'm going to adjust my lighting. I feel like I'm in the dark. Okay. So on the other side, and we're going to lay down. Do you do that figure 4 stretch? Just flip over onto your left side, extending the legs out and dropping the big toe down toward the floor. You can tent your right fingers in front of you. Deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, ha. Activate the core, raise the leg up. So it's inhale, exhale, ha breath, activate the core. Okay, so it's just a gentle activation here. We're focusing more on outer hip. Big toe is dropping down toward the floor. Think about lengthening your legs. So one thing we often do with leg raises, or I often see people do, is scrunch up right here in the waist. So I want you to think about reaching out of your hip and keeping the creases out of your shirt. So you're lengthening. That changes everything, doesn't it? You're lifting, lengthening, lowering. Inhale, exhale, up. Inhale, down. Inhale, exhale, up. And lower down. Couple more, and we'll switch to the clams. 2 and 1. All right, taking the knees, bringing them forward. So your heels are lined up with your tailbone. Knees are forward. Deep breath in. Breathe into your hand. Exhale and draw the navel back towards your spine. Open the knees. Good. And close. Inhale. Open. And open. Breath in. Breath out. Good. And just using the hand on the back if you need to stabilize your pelvis. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. And open. Reaching your kneecap forward. Lengthening the thigh bone out of your hip socket. And last 3. And 2. And last 1. Good. And just give that hip a nice little rub down. And then we'll extend our top leg, bottom leg, big toe. Really turn that foot down toward the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lift up and lower down. Lift up, lengthen, push the heel to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, raise and lower. Inhale, exhale, raise and lower. Inhale, exhale, up. So now we're moving that sensation more towards the back side of the glutes. Still keeping that length in your waist, up and down. Let's go 4 more. Up, 4 down, 3, down, 2, feeling that in the hips, last one. And just rub that out. And we'll roll over to our back for a figure 4 stretch, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh and hugging the left thigh into your body. Deeply breathing in. Exhale, open the knee. Press the right ankle bone against the left thigh. And then press the tailbone down. Soften your neck and shoulders. Just let your body receive the release. And then taking the knees together, arms open in a letter T. And then exhale, rotating the knees to one side, just stretching out the back a little bit here. Inhale and exhale. And coming back to center. And over to the other side. And inhale, exhale, coming back to center, lowering the knees. And you can go ahead and come on up. And that's it. That's the hips. You probably feel very alive and very awake in your glutes and your hips. Thank you so much for being here, for participating, and have a wonderful day. And if it's today, it's my kid's first day of orientation, so if it's first day of school for you, have a great start to the year, and have a great one. Namaste.